Welcome all to Off the Cuff on Bolly 92.3 FM. And today we'll be talking about a movie called Paro, the Untold Story of Bride Slavery. It has been officially enlisted on the Oscar eligibility list for the upcoming Academy Awards. The film now stands among the select group of international titles that have met the Academy's qualification criteria and are eligible for consideration across categories in the 2026 award cycle, marking a significant milestone in its global journey. And I do have some members from the team of Paro. I'd warmly welcome Trupti Bhoir to Off the Cuff. Trupti, welcome.
Hi and namaste.
Namaste. She is the actor, producer, and researcher. She did a lot of groundwork for this movie. She's the founder of Trupti Bhoir Films and Shelter Foundation, and she's also been awarded Best Actress. मराठी में वो उन्होंने बहुत सारा काम किया हुआ है. And I have the very handsome Taha Shah Badushah, actor, model, and Hira Mandi fame. Everybody's a fan of his after that. उनको एक बार नहीं देख सकते, उनको बार बार देखना पड़ता है. So welcome Taha to Off the Cuff.
Thank you very much. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. Very, it's an honor to be here, and especially it's an honor to speak about the film that we've tirelessly worked day in and day out. But more than me, it's about these women who are present right now, Ruhi, Trupti, and the kind of backbone that they put behind this film. I'm just here to reap the credit. No, I love these guys, and these guys are here supporting me, and I hope that it reaches the right audience. And we're so glad the way you put it, that Paro, it's in the in the contention list, and it's eligible for voting for all the awards. Very nice to put. Thank you for having us.
My pleasure. And then Ruhi Haq, she is the executive producer of the film, founder of Hope Billet, and she's involved in many social impact productions, global marketing and distribution she's done. She is just an amazing person. I don't know, I get speechless when I have to introduce her. So, welcome all of you. So, Trupti, I'll start with you. What made
Yes.
Paro come to life for you, and why did you decide to make this movie?
So I watched one documentary on Al Jazeera and BBC News Channel, BBC, which they made about bride trafficking in India or bride slavery in India, and I was so shocked after watching that documentary, and I didn't believe it, and I thought that is it really happening in India? And maybe we don't know aware about it, and if this is happening, we definitely have to make movie about it, because this is how is my working pattern. I make a film which is very important subject for the society, and I use my film as a tool to tell very strongly to the society, do the awareness, and that's why I made this film.
It is a hard hitting subject, I have to say, and आपने जा जाके भी बहुत ज़्यादा रिसर्च किया है जो मैंने पढ़ा था. You went with your
Yes.
mother, you went undercover. So it's not that you've just read about it and you made a movie. So, and it's reaping so many rich rewards. Now it's been enlisted at the Oscars, which is so wonderful, and congratulations to all of you.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
Taha, coming to you now, you have become a household name after Hira Mandi. You just were absolutely marvelous in that. So, how did and why did you decide to join this project?
To be very honest, in life, you don't choose a project. Many a times, the project chooses you. And I think that fate brought this to me. हम लोग गोवा में थे. Trupti would
Yes.
remember.
Yes.
Or I to be honest, my mom was like, "Why are you going to Goa? What's going to happen in the film bazaar?" I said, "I don't know, but something will happen." And we just had this blind faith and this trust that something might happen. So hum log gaye, my whole team and me, and randomly we bumped into Gajinder sir and Trupti, not me, my team, and then they called me and they're like, "We found it, we found it, we found something that we wanted to do. And I'm like, what are you saying? I'm coming. And then I took a flight. I landed. And I'm like, and I went to Film Bazaar, and I went down, and then Trupti was there in her lovely sari all the time. I think it was white and red, if I'm not mistaken. And
Yes.
and then Gajendra sir was there sitting next to me, and then he started narrating the story. Now he narrated it completely till the end, and I was completely well. First of all, I was extremely disturbed that this is actually something which is happening. Seems very unreal. Second, there was a few scenes in this film, especially one. I can't mention too much about it, but it was something that I have never seen on the screen before. Very, very again disturbing. Kind of makes you like curl up into your seat, and and that's exactly what we wanted, and that happens because we've seen the screenings and the reactions of people, and and the kind of passion that Gajendra sir and Trupti they had behind making such a film to get it to the audience, and not just to make a beautiful, just like a amazing, entertaining film, but also for um, to change people's mindsets, to help those, to empower those women. And I mean, the intention behind the making the film was so pure that I had to do it. Secondly, I loved the whole writing and the whole story of it. And third, I thought that if at that point of time Hira Mandi did not release, तो मैंने सोचा कि if Hira Mandi does come out and it does do well for me, then at least I'll be using my recognition to push the right kind of subjects out. I mean, it's not that I'm not going to do entertaining films, but if I can use it to empower people, then that would be a blessing, and that's how I chose to do this film, I guess.
So wonderful, and we all are excited. Hopefully, it goes even beyond this point. So, as an executive producer, Ruhi, how easy or how difficult was it to find, funding for this kind of a subject?
So, just to let you know, Namrita ji, I was not involved in the funding of this
Okay.
project. I came on board after it was already made, and I'm very blessed, that I could do that. And in this film, once I came on board, I was brought in by another executive producer that had already been a part of the funding rounds with Tripti, Priya Samant, and I was very excited. A little, apprehensive in the beginning, but very excited after I spoke to Tripti. You just can't say no to a project because the passion that she has and the dedication to be on ground. You've been, we've been friends for a long time, and you've been seeing the kind of projects I usually partner with. So they're usually projects that have to do with social impact, and this is a project that is being worked on the ground. So seeing that, had to partner anything and everything that I can do to bring this forth to an OTT platform, or somewhere where a lot of people can see it. We are all together for that, and not only that, also to help Tuti, in her mission to help these women on ground, which is so very important. Which Taha mentioned and Tripti mentioned.
Very true. It's important, for uh, people to get aware of it. Many of us are not aware. We are so living in our own bubble that many people don't know. So it's so nice that you've screened this film in LA and in SF also, and some places. But I hope it gets onto OTT very soon. um Tripti, you've done so much of research. So I think what I read was कि ये हरियाणा में पहले ज़्यादा था, and now it's reached Rajasthan and other areas also. So a little about the advocacy that's going around to help these, brides.
These women.
Yeah, these women. Yeah.
Yeah. So ऐसा है कि हमने पहले रिसर्च किया और फिर उसमें पता चला कि ये सचमुच हो रहा है. It's not only the documentary they have shown and just कुछ तो बताने के लिए, इंडिया को बैड लाइट में डालने के लिए मे बी ऐसा कुछ. लेकिन जब हम गए और हमने रिसर्च किया तो देन आई अंडरस्टैंड वन थिंग दैट दिस इज नॉट ओनली अबाउट इंडिया. सो ऑल द टाइम व्हाट हैपेंड कि हमारे यहाँ की गरीबी, हमारे यहाँ के प्रॉब्लम्स बस ये आते हैं एंड हम सारे लोग ये बोलते हैं कि यार इंडिया में ही ऐसा हो सकता है, यानी सारी गंदगी इंडिया में ही होती है. What I will say, and I will be very proud to be part of this journey, and that India has recognized this issue एंड मैं ऐसे बोल रही हूँ क्योंकि इसमें इन्वॉल्व अभी गवर्नमेंट भी है, इसमें बहुत बड़े बड़े एनजीओज भी अभी इन्वॉल्व है। तो मैं ये बोल सकती हूँ कि ये फिल्म ने क्या किया, ये फिल्म ने जो है ऐसा अवेयरनेस पैदा किया। एंड बहुत सारी फिल्में आती है जो ह्यूमन ट्रैफिकिंग पे आती है, रेप केस पे आती है, चोरी डकैतियों पे आती है, लेकिन दिस फिल्म is not only, you know, a storytelling. This film really is going to change more than 60,000 women's life
Intentions
with the
matter,
God bless.
definitely intentions matter, and that can be seen in this film, and that's why it's moving hearts and minds. And Taha, you were also involved. Obviously, we've seen you in Hira Mandi. That's also to do with prostitution and flesh trade or whatever you may say. And from that big set under Sanjay Leela Bansali, you came into this film Paro, which is also dealing with women rights and flesh trade, I'll say. Tell me a little bit about your mindset when between these two.
I feel that it's Hiramandi was not about prostitution. It was because at that point of time, in that period of history, the wife or Hiramandi or the kotas was actually a sign of prestige. And over time, it was a place where people would go to learn, let's say, the art of music, the way of romance, and many other things besides just the physical side of it.
Right.
Over time, it has degraded into becoming prostitution, which is different. Again, Paro is again not prostitution. Paro is almost legal prostitution. And it's like legally saying that you can marry this woman and you can treat her like a slave.
Yeah, it's
And
like flesh
she
trade.
has
I won't call it, yeah.
yeah, and because she has no identification, which
Yes.
Trupti is so diligently fighting for to get for all those 60,000 women, is why that woman cannot go out and fight for herself because nobody's going to support her. It is just the way it is. So the I think that differentiating and also supporting this cause where it's legally okay to do this with women is not right. Getting married and then trading is just silly, and it's extremely regressive of that community. And we hope to support these women who are in so much um, turmoil in life. And yeah, again, that we hope, and I hope that all these people, all these Trupti's efforts of going there and showing it for 3 years, I know her for like almost 2.5 years now, and all she's done is just behind this film. So truly a respect to these women, and I will try my best to even be a small part of it, but I would never ever do anything that doesn't support them.
Okay, and I think whatever I'm, hearing from you guys is that one important part is to get them identity cards. जिसकी identity नहीं है वो तो फिर है ही नहीं ना. They are not, there on any paper, so they don't exist in terms. So that's why they are getting abused and misused, I'll say. Ruhi, now that it's enlisted in the Oscars, what are your next steps to take it forward? How do you go about the Oscar contention?
I think like Taha and Trupti are doing, right? We are all coming together and talking about this in public. And I
Yes.
think the more we talk about it, the more awareness we raise. That is the purpose. These awards, I think none of us, of course the awards are great, but I think all of us have the intention of really working on ground and really making sure that this global epidemic that has been identified and people like Tripti and Taha, becoming a part of these kind of films, it should really be promoted. Otherwise, these films will not come out in the commercial arenas where they should, and these films will not be seen. So I think it's a big step, and for us, trying to take this film everywhere, getting it on OTT, getting people to see it, getting people to do something on the ground is the main purpose. Um, I think all of us are really backing that. So the more you can also spread the word, or give us avenues where we can screen this perhaps, and colleges and universities are the ideal place. Tripti has talked in Howard. I think Taha, you've talked in Oxford. Maybe you should go the talks that they've had and the interactions they've had with the students and the public, it's very important. It's something that nobody is really aware of in great detail.
So, I did talk to Nawazuddin also in one of the interviews, and he said the future of Indian films globally is indie films, basically, these small films that have heart. And that's where, your films reach, the hearts and minds of people. So, Tripti, you were involved deeply in this, the making of the film and producing it. Any one thing that struck with you when you were interacting with these brides?
First of all, somewhere brutalness, and when this girl, uh, our age of 13 or 14, marrying to 50 plus man or 60 plus man, and exploitation, and the way their body language and the way they behave, and they are not prostitute, they are wife. It was very shocking to me that, sometime we have a different kind of views, and we wear different kind of spec, and we see world in a different way, but it is not really like that. What I feel, when I went there and I talked with these all paros, I asked them, I will make a shelter for you, and a rescue home where you don't have to live in this circumstances, or in this way. You can come with your children, and I will make sure that I will talk to the Modi ji, I will talk with the government, I will make sure that we'll make shelter, and will give you all the jobs and empowerment and everything there. You will get respect. And these women, not one, I'm saying this is like more than 300 paros, they have told me, we don't want your rescue home. We are not prostitute. We are brides. We
Mm.
have done marriages, and then we are living this man with this man. And if he is very old and whatever he is, but now he is my husband, and he is the father of my children. So I know exactly my children's father. Who is the father? I know. They know who is their father. So if you are gonna make us sitting in the rescue home, we will have the same life like a prostitute, and which we don't want. If you want to help me or help us, give us respect as a bride in this society.
Absolutely. Yeah,
They
absolutely. Mhm.
give us respect.
Mhm.
Give, make them understand that we are wife. We are not a commodity. You cannot sell us again and again.
Everybody needs human dignity and hope somewhere, and you're trying to provide that. I think in the end, Taha, anything else, anything one thing you want to talk about, women empowerment. I know you are such a, you. I've seen the respect you have for your mother and the way you speak. I've already talked to you, so anything that you can address to these young men these days.
Uh, well, I am a mama's boy. She got angry at me yesterday, but she did give me a kiss today, so it's all right. We made up. I have to say that you see, it's very difficult, especially for me at times. I'll be very honest. I've never, I've never had a sister, and it becomes very difficult to understand girls, ladies, women. It becomes very difficult. Trust me, I know. And unfortunately, I've made my own, bunch of mistakes, misunderstanding them, but women are they're like self-sacrificing all the time. They don't tell you, they're way stronger than us men. They're way more emotionally regulated than us. They're the only one. I mean, if it was up to us, we would break everything. But I think the women, even though they know they can break anything, and they can destroy things, but they choose to hold things together. And I think that empowering, it's not just about empowering women, it's just sometimes I feel that you should also understand the feminine side of yourself as men. And that's when you connect with that side, the divine femininity is when you will not do such things. And trust me, I'm learning. I'm still learning, so imagine the other people. So for me, I just want to leave everybody with this thought: is that we are all. It's not about us being equal or not equal. It's just we all have our strengths and weaknesses, and I believe that women, it's not about them being they are the smarter, more beautiful, and they're the ones who keep us alive, and they're the ones who give this whole world. It's Mother Earth, right? End of the day. So I'll leave you guys with that. Let us always bow down to the energy that has given us life.
Thank you, Taha. We all agree with you. Anyway, but thank you. What wonderful words. Thank you for joining us. And you
Thank
have a
you.
lovely day
Sorry
ahead.
I have to run. I'm so sorry.
No worries. Yeah. Thank you.
But lots of
Bye,
love.
Taha.
Lots
Speak
of
to you
love.
soon.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
take care.
Bye,
Bye.
Taha.
Any last words, Trupti, and we will go about the movie?
और एक बात इसमें mention, I want to mention it,
Hmm.
that what's the victory? What's the real award this film
Right.
has
Hmm.
got actually? That this more than 60,000 women for them,
Hmm.
when we reach to the government, and when government has given us the word that definitely we will make law for these, and we will now work on it.
So
And
nice. Hmm.
upcoming 2-3 years it will take, because when they called me for the meeting in Vigyan Bhavan,
Hmm.
and that meeting was the rights for women,
Okay.
and all the state of India, all the chairperson was there, minister is there, and Vijaya Rahatkar herself, who's the chairperson of the National Women Commission, she was there.
Hmm.
And we presented two paros,
Hmm.
real paro, and they told their story, and it was heartbreaking for everyone in the government, state government, listening them. This is one miracle happened through this film. This is a one award we got, that we reached to the government because
Hmm.
of this film, and we got this courage. The second thing which we have solved with this film and the awareness, that Lijjat Papad till now has given more than 55,000 women empowerment in India. Last 45 year they are working on it. We had a meeting with them, and they was really shocked seeing the whole work and data, and how many girls and women are there who really seeking for help. And they are now working not only in word. 3 दिन पहले, we had 3 days back, we had a talk, and they went to the for survey in Mewat, and now Lijjat Papad and Shelter Foundation together gonna put factory, the papadam
Oh,
factory,
so
the
lovely.
manufacturer from India.
Mhm.
And we are gonna give empowerment to these women. But this is not only empowerment, they will earn money. So what is happening? For 8,000, 10,000 rupees, these girls are selling and buying for marriages. But if these girl or women will make more than 12,000 rupees per month, or 15,000 rupees per month, this custom, at least getting married, we cannot stop from our end. That has to, government has to come there. But reselling them again and again,
Ah,
that custom
reselling.
we can
Yeah,
put a full stop.
very true. Because
Because when women
financially,
earn money,
mm,
she get automatic respect. She will
absolutely.
have money for her children. And what respect she was talking, no, when she talked, that was here hitting me. Give us
Mm,
respect.
mm,
That respect will come. I am
so,
really sorry.
mm,
The respect is coming through the money.
mm.
That's a really sad, but I don't care.
That's the way it is. Yeah.
It has to come in some way.
Mm,
They have right to, live, because they are human.
mm,
So this is what I really wanted through your radio, that it should spread. All the time films will come with a cause. They will just talk. They will
mm.
come. They will spread the word. They are doing good job actually. And I'm just clapping for them. But this film has not only talking, it have
Made
served
some changes, yeah.
more than 60,000 women and
Thank you.
still
Thank
serving.
you. Wonderful, Trupti. Great to hear. Thank you so much, Ruhi and Trupti, for joining and wishing the movie and your new projects the very best. And yeah, listeners, take care of yourself. Bye for now.
Thank you, Namrata
Thank
ji.
you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much.
Thank you.